Enumeration set to 100.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. On one sideline, look at the Lions head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. And on the other side, averaging over 11 wins a year in his 6 seasons leading the Packers so far, Matt LaFleur. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out into the new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Yellow. Hut.
They're running the option, short side. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now Lucas Haversick to try this field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. The kick by Haversick is good. And they were able to convert despite that errant snap.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's Frank Dortch with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Black four. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Reeled in by Jalen Reed. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Now Lucas Haversick to try this field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by Haversick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This taken from the 12. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. A gain of 12. And the Lions, first down.
First down throw from Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So first down from the 41.
Lions, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Lions.
Value 3, value 3.
From the gun, Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
20.
Gibbs scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 7-point lead in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the first quarter, making it.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Packers all set to get back out there. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here.
Yellow.
And this is taken ahead to the 37. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Check, pitch.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Down. Blue check.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed left side to Samuel. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
20. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Locking here from the gun. No progress on 1st down. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ball carrier brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 13-6 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Pin up to Gibbs from the gun. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 23-yard line.
76. 76.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Hold on. Check. 11. 2.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180.
Back to the air now. He brings it in. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
Come on.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
What's that?
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Lions take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Out now runs the Packer offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. John, well done, man.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Here we go.
Third and long. Here's Love. Quick slants into the hands of Golden. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Hey, lift! 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 Hands are closed! DC! Super 1! Louis!
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Go, 12, go. Super one, super one. Dula.
Goff on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. There it goes. Pick six. Touchdown, Green Bay. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Point after is up and good from Haverson. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
We go to value one. Black 20.
He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Goff. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd and long for him here. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Motioning the tight end now.
22. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. This one gets to the 22. Tackled by Jack Campbell. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
2nd and 8 at the 22.
Love out of the shotgun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there.
And the Packers, 1st down.
1st down throw. Here's Love. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
Check.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Love from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes at it. I call it about the 12-yard line. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first two quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on Carolina. And check it out, Joe Mixon. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Buccaneers come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Cowboys. And it's the newest Cowboy, George Pickens. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Cowboys come out on top, and Brian Schottenheimer has his first W as the head coach of Big D. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. As this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Like 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's Gall. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs from 37.
And the Lions first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing them.
Gibbs now from the gun. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
We go, 76! 76!
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
180! We go, 76! 76!
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1. As their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Let's go.
Love now, off the play action. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Man in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
10 black. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This our last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Little added pressure for this try by Lucas Haversick. From the right hash, 52 yards out. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Goff back to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hey, 5. Maverick.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
180. Hey, chill.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Wait, 20. What's up?
Goff to the air now. Complete out to the right side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards.
Now Gibbs. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Like 20. Here we go. 76. 76. Like 20.
Now try Gibbs again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, it was just a couple years ago where we saw those running backs get to the market and not get their money. Well, a performance like this is how you get paid. You show you can do it in a multitude of ways. Catch one for a touchdown through the air and pound 3 of them on the ground for 6.
Bates now for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First call here coming from the shotgun. To the air with Love. That pass is taken in by Golden. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
The 44-yard line.
Check, pink.
2-minute warning's there to help them, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left. Running on first here with Jacobs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Always love to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Packers first down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers losing by 14. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
Smith red.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Down pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Down the field, Golden. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Packers first down.
From the red zone now. Looking for an open man. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Back to the air. Love. Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's cut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. And in that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn the timeout. They're drawing up for him. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this isn't just anyone in start for them. They picked up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Green Bay.